This is Guy's SNES Quest covering Bubsy II. I have vague memories of this game getting good reviews back in the day, but I never really liked side-scroller platformers, with a few exceptions like Mario, Metroid, Pitfall, so I never sought this one out. At first, it's a cute game. In fact, it seemed like a game for kids. The humor is clever, full of double meanings like personality, and it goes throughout, like in the level names. I go for the straightforward beginning so I don't change anything, and I take the West Wing because choices. Why West is right and East is left baffles me still. And I go about the game. It's a fairly smooth experience, but not for long. Depending on the level, like the space level, it just feels really clumsy and awkward. Sometimes enemies come from all over and you have no choice but to die. Yeah, 9 lives is not enough for this pussy, so you better stack up on them. Also, the backgrounds don't contrast well with the foreground, especially in that music level, and sometimes you can't be sure what background elements hurt you or don't. Bubsy can take about 4 hits till death, so this is not to be taken lightly. And so the game can become frustrating. The controls don't quite match your reflex, and Bubsy either jumps a little too late or runs off of a ledge. Oh, and the space level. Like, what the hell happened to the production of this game? The doorway to the space level is clearly a pirate one, and not space pirate like Han Solo stuff. I mean like, yard, shiver me timbers, and crap like that. Yeah, whatevs. So I get through the 5 different levels, the airplane one probably being the most unique and fun, and then get to the boss, which is just 5 different enemies you jump on 5 times to kill. And you'd think you go on to the other levels, right? You do. But the elusive East Wing stays put, and you do the same levels again, just different layout. Ugh. There are mini games throughout, like the weird armadillo one and the frog toss, which honestly are boring and the rewards are trivial. So I'd rather just keep playing the game. So I started playing this game thinking, I think I'm gonna give this a 6. Nope, I went from 6 to 5 because I had to go through the same thing again. It's like waking up from a bad dream into a bad situation in the morning. And you'd think the boss would be different this time around, right? Nope. Same boss. Not even the decency to switch enemy types. And then you go on to the East Wing. Correct? No. It's the same thing all over again. Different level layouts. It's like waking up from a coma into a bad dream, then waking up from that and having a shitty day. I relegated this game to a 4 when I finally got to the boss. And then I actually had a pleasant surprise. This third time, he was probably the only true boss in the game. And he was actually the easiest thing, with maybe a few early level exceptions. On the East Wing? Nope. You beat him and a vague victory screen appears, not even a game over, and it goes straight to licensed by Nintendo. In a way, I was relieved it was over, but I was in suspense as to the remaining wing I thought I had to play. That's why I faced the game with a lot of grief. I thought that if there were 3 floors to a wing, I would have to go through 3 floors on the other wing. Luckily, I was done. So what was the East Wing? An easier mode? A different mode? What? So I checked it out, and it seemed like the exact same thing, but couldn't care enough to tell the difference. So I went online. I checked out the Wikipedia page, nothing. I found the Game Boy instruction manual and skimmed it, but apparently it didn't have an East and West Wing. I finally found a Super Nintendo PDF manual, but it refused to open. I desperately went on YouTube for answers and got nothing, only discovered that there had been a half-assed Bubsy cartoon. And that's it. I give up. I am never playing fucking Bubsy 2 again, thank God. And if you know what the East Wing and West Wing are, what their differences are, let me know. So go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and comment below as to which Super Nintendo game you'd like to see next. Thanks, and see ya!